What's going on, everybody? My name is Mel, Darkside of the Grill. Got a wicked cook for you today. We're doing flank steak rolled up and cooked on the big green egg. There she is. It's gonna be awesome. Right now I'm gonna show you how I prep this up real quick. Gonna stuff it. We got onions, peppers, mushrooms. Got some beautiful hard-boiled eggs, garlic salt, and a homemade chimichurri. I'll have all these recipes down in the intro or down in the bio. Let's get started with this beautiful Alberta flank steak. Gonna do some quick trimming on it. Get rid of this fat. We don't want to take too much off of this because it is pretty thin. We'll box off the end here. Get rid of that. We got this little guy here. Beautiful. Now this is one of those farm fresh, never frozen flanks. Absolutely gorgeous. Cleaning up some of that silver skin. Like I said, you don't want to be taking too much off of this either because there's not a whole lot in there. One more on the back end. And some of this fat cooks down too. Like I always say, if you can squeeze it and it's pliable, it's not hard, it'll render out. It'll cook down. Alright, there we go. Perfect, that's enough. Now what I want to do, run this right down the center. And I want to open it up. Open it up right there. Dig in. Make sure you got a really sharp knife. These dowel strongs are my go-to. Alright, there we go. Look at that. We're going to chase that line. Being very careful not to poke any holes in her. Want to take her just to the edge there. Just to the edge. Close enough. Close enough. And we'll lay her out. And you can pound this out too if you want to with a mallet. I'm not gonna. This is pretty straightforward for me. This is a nice, easy cook. Super simple. A lot of this you could have cooked ahead of time, the onions, right? You could have cooked this in oil ahead of time. I'm just going buck with this. Nice and easy. And it's gonna cook out. Peppers. You're laying them with the grain. You can see the grain clear as day with these flank steaks. That way when you're cutting it, you're cutting against the grain with your beef roll-up. And everything is in a good place. Mushrooms. It's pretty much like a great big old beef pizza. There we go. Squish. And this is what I learned from my Argentinian friends. People from Brazil. Where's your hard-boiled egg, Mel? That's what they're saying all the time. This is deadly in here. Absolutely deadly. Okay. A couple more little pieces here and there. Garlic salt. Actual sea salt. Infused garlic. This helps. And then I'm going to do just a little bit. You know what? This chimichurri, I'm actually going to save it. I wanted to put some in there right now, but I'm going to save it for the tail end. We'll serve it on top of there. There's enough going on as it is. Okay, give her a good squish. Right. And then we start the roll. And just as you're going, things are falling out, just keep stuffing them back in there. And leave that border at the end. That's super important for when you're tying. Nice and tight. Give her a pinch. And boom, there we go. Beautiful. Stuff that pepper right in there. Alright. Now, please excuse my tying. I am not, getting rid of these for that. I am not great with tying just yet. I am a welder by trade. I've never been good with knots. You can ask my mom or my wife, they'll tell you. Literally get knots in my mullet, man. That's we're not going there, but whatever. All right. And there we go, people. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that gorgeous? There we go. Now, would be a good time to sprinkle a little bit more of that garlic salt on there just for flavor. Pat. And let's talk about that big green egg. Now, we fired this big green egg up to 350. We're cooking it indirect on the grate. We're going to lay her right across the top. You can smoke this if you want. We're not doing smoke today. We're just doing straight charcoal. We've got that absolutely beautiful big green egg Brazilian lump charcoal, that eucalyptus. It's amazing. And this is going to just kill this. Ready? Boom. There she goes. Just like that. Now we're going to let her run up for a bit. We're going to roll her over once. We're waiting for an internal temperature of 135. And then we'll start paying more attention. I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, we're here at the halfway cook. There it is. Temp's just blowing along. 325, 350. Looking good. I'm excited to see what our internal looks like. I'm going to guess 110, 115. Let's take a look. Ooh-wee, 127. We're almost ready to pull her, people. 126. Well, you know what? We'll do it right off the back here. 130s. One more, just in case, because I don't trust it. 123. So you know what? We're going to let it ride a little bit more. I want to see 135 internal in the center. In the center. So we're going to let her go probably another 10-15 minutes. Pull it off, let it rest. I will see you for that. It's going to be good. Alright, there's a good chance we're done here. Right down into the center. And where are we at here? Oh yeah, 140, 135. Yeah, we're good. We're done. I'm happy with that. Take a look at this. We also did some beer corn just in the back. It'll be tasty. Take this guy. We're going to set it right here. And I'm going to let it rest for 10 minutes. I will see you in 10 minutes. We're going to do a slice and a little bite. Fantastic. And here she is, ladies and gentlemen, this beautiful rolled up flank steak. I cannot wait to rip into her. She's rested about 10 minutes now. Definitely have a side of Mel's beer corn if you haven't. Check the videos out for that. That's going to be deadly. Got a homemade chimichurri. This recipe's coming up right away. Gotta have all the sides for this, but I cannot wait to rip into this. My trusty old Doll Strong. This is the Pitmaster blade. Look at this. Ready? This is how we do it, people. Look at how absolutely beautiful that is. And I promised you I would do a taste. Do a taste just from the end here. Just want to show you. There we go. Oh yeah, I got the garlic in there. A little bit of that chimmy. Ready? Mmm. Oh. Flank steak, people. This is where it's at. Oh man, is that good.